Namaskara. Welcome to this new and short series of episodes on our festivals. Through this series of videos, we will understand the rationale behind why the festivals are sequenced the way they are and what is prompting us to do those various events and rituals as part of every festival. Through this series, what we intend doing is to bring our perspectives that we have gathered over extensive reading of commentaries of various geniuses and, of course, our own analysis internally. Let us start with the three big events that happen towards the August, September, October time frame. Right? Though festivals happen across the year, the second half of every year, we seem to have more load of festivals. Right? So we will see only the top three events that happen during this time. The first one is Ganesha, the most lovable god for most of us. And it starts on a particular day, the Chaturthi, and goes for a specific period, 10 days. And on the last day, we do visarjan. Many things happen during this time. What all do we do in this time? Of course, different cities and different states celebrate Ganesha in different ways. Right? Starting from a very small Ganesha to huge ones, right? And societies and different corporations have now started celebrating Ganesha, right? A lot of traffic jam, yeah. But I think that's one festival that everybody would love to participate in. We do puja, we do arti, morning, evening, Ganapati Pappa, Moria. You hear that everywhere, right? And then last day, yes, however difficult it is for us, we let go of our favorite Ganesha, whom we have worshipped for 10 days. Now, this is just the big picture. There's a lot more into it, which you will see in future episodes. Immediately following the visarjan of Ganesha, as if it is timed beautifully, we start the next event, which is Mahalaya Paksha. Paksha means one lunar cycle, which is 15 days. In fact, after Ganapati Visarjan, the first thing that happens is the Mahalaya Paksha beginning. It looks like as if it's very tightly coupled, and there is a great rationale to this. Right? While the main purpose of Ganesha is to offer our prayers for nirvignam, which is removal of obstacles, the Mahalaya Paksha focuses on offering to our ancestors, our Pitrus, offering our prayers and seeking their blessings. Right? Now, Ganesha removes obstacles for what? While the primary purpose of Ganesha is to do puja, the primary purpose of Mahalaya Paksha is more to do with ceremonies, more to do with oblations to our Pitrus, right? And it is a period of letting go of unwanted things in our lives, letting go of our ancestors to whom we may have attachments because they have to continue their journey. So the primary focus of those ceremonies is to help our ancestors travel their journey. Broadly speaking, Ganesha focuses on puja to remove obstacles for the further journey, and the immediate further journey is to seek blessings from our Pitrus. Now, what do we do during these 15 days? We offer various degrees of rituals and offerings and annadana we do. In fact, it's considered to be very, very auspicious to do annadana during this time, right? And we visit different places to offer our oblations to our ancestors. Right? There can be a million questions around this. Where are these ancestors? Are you sure that it reaches them? Are they in some physical world? Is this a geographical location? If they are part of an energy body, then where are they? What if they have already been born? Who will receive them? Right? We will address them when we come to that episode where we dig a little deep into Mahalaya. But right now, we should understand the big picture. The first big event is Ganesha, prayers for removing obstacles for the subsequent journey. And the next immediate journey is seeking blessings from our ancestors. And what happens next? As if it is a cosmic staircase, at the end of Mahalaya is the first day of Navaratri. After removing obstacles and seeking the blessings of our ancestors, we launch a new journey into starting something new and fresh, our goals, our aspirations, for which we need to gather a lot of Shakti. Right? Now, how do we gather those Shakti? And that is why we pray to the three forms of Devis, the three Shakti, as we call, Shakti Trayam, as we call, right? Durga for raw energy and power, right? And strength, right? Without which we can't do anything. In fact, if a small virus strikes us, we know how much of energy it zaps, right? So we have the need for raw energy, power, and strength, which Durga gives us, but that's not enough. We need a lot of resources. We need a lot of wealth to achieve our ambitions and goals. So the next 3 days, we pray to Lakshmi for the wealth. And of course, with raw energy and wealth alone, we can't do much. We need a lot of knowledge. And that knowledge is provided by Saraswati, whom we worship for the next day. So the next big event is Navaratri. Of course, last day, the 10th day, is Vijaya Dashami, a victory over ourselves, as we call. And once we do that, we start something new. Right? Now, what happens during Navaratri, the 9 days? In fact, there are different cultures, different traditions where we set up dolls of different, gods and goddesses, and we invite people, and we sing songs, we do bhajan, we dance, right? All these things, happy things happen during this time. And remember, this is happening immediately after Mahalaya. There is a wonderful logic to this whole sequence. And just like Ganesha 10 days, Navaratri is also 10 days, right? And we worship Durga. Durga Puja is very popular in different states in India. Right? On top of that, the main deities whom we worship, the Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, leading us into a wonderful Vijayadashmi, where we celebrate success over ourselves and also begin something new for the whole year. Now, we have to understand a lot about each one of this. For example, Laya. Laya means destruction. But is it really destruction or is it letting go? Right? In fact, even as per science, nothing is created, nothing is destroyed. Right? So Srishti is not creation. It is manifest from unmanifest. Similarly, Laya is not destruction. Laya is letting go. Now, this is not that a very happy period, but then Navaratri is an extremely happy period that happens. So if you look at the logic, if you look at the sequence, it is so beautifully organized, right? Now, the purpose of this session is only to give a broad overview, and then we need to dive deep. We need to dive deep into each one of these events in a lot more detail and address lots of questions, which we will do so in subsequent episodes. Very excited about this series. Thank you very much. Joyful Namaskara. Until next time.